Hello everyone, welcome. My name is MJ Pestridge. Welcome to another P3D video. Today we're in Haneda in Tokyo. We're going to do a quick short flight today in the NGXU 737 with the old British Caledonia livery. Love it. We're going to be using FS to crew, and it literally is a very short flight. Our routing today will take us off from here and go around. We'll be going up to, I believe, 11,000 feet. And then turning and then landing at Narita, which is literally like a stone's throw away. So it's a very short flight today. So let's begin, shall we? So yeah, here in Haneda, British Caledonia, absolutely love this livery. My favorite. I have all my planes I would in this livery if I could. And then that way, I'll just fly British Caledonia. So, yeah. So here in Tokyo, Haneda, it looks like a beautiful day, to be honest. We're due to take off soon, so we better get a wriggle on here. Let's get in and start setting things up, shall we? Again, not using CHASEPLANE. I've kind of disbanded that now completely. But we do have FS to crew here. So I've just got to remember how you set this up now. I can't remember. HS, I can't remember what that means. Let's do the pre-flight checklist, shall we?
Pre-flight checklist, please.
Pre-flight checklist. Oxygen.
Oxygen, tested, somewhere along there. There we go, tested 100%.
Tested 100%.
Tested 100%. Navigation, transfer, and display switches. Normal, auto. Window heat, on. Pressurization mode selector, auto. Flight instruments.
Well, we haven't done that yet, mate. So let's start setting this baby up. Well, first off, let's ask for the fuel, to be honest, because we need the fuel before we even board the passengers. So let's get some battery going, shall we? Let's turn the battery on, and we've got ground power there. So let's also hit the emergency exit lights and set up for ground, which I believe is that one. No? Mic selector. No audio link. Well, I'm sure it was this one here. FLT, but none of these is actually doing it. Maybe we need to actually connect the ground power first. Maybe that's it. So let's connect the ground power. Now maybe we get... Yes, there we go. So we've got everything connected there. So... he should be like starting a walk around or something. I don't know. Right, so ground power is connected. We should be on standby power, no ground power. So let's set up the lights. Logo on. Wheel well lights on. Set up these. You don't need a lot of these daytime. Right, that is that. Make sure our shocks are all set. Shocks are set, everything's there. I think we can get rid of the maintenance van now. We can go bye-bye. Right, so on my flight schedule here, it says my payload is going to be 183 people today. So So, I'll tell you what, let's just set it random until we get one close to it. I think we're going to get close to 183, so we'll just set 183. Cargo, it says 0.2, so I don't know how that is. Nobody carrying any bags. What's going on there? Leave that. Fuel today, quite literally a very short flight. We're only using 14,000 pounds, 533. So 14533. That's like 30% full. So that's done. Doors are all open. That's all set. Just waiting for the fuelers to come in. Give us some fuel. Stairs are there. Don't need that. Fuel truck is on the way. Let's get the, catering. We don't need catering. The, like, literally probably less than whatever minutes flight, like 30 minutes like that. So let's tune into clearance ground. So 121.82 is what we need to be set at. 121.82. And let's get clearance delivery here.
Clearance delivery, BCC1503 with the information request clearance.
BCC1503, clear to Romeo Juliet, Alpha Lion, ISO Golf, Oscar 2 transition, CHI Kilo Uniform departure and then S5, climb and maintain 8,000, except 1,000 within 10 minutes of departure, frequency 119.6, squawk 777, QNH 1008,
Clear to Romeo, Juliet, Alpha, by no Golf, Oscar 2 transition, CHI Kilo Uniform, runway 04, climbing main south, spec 11 south, departure on 119er, decimal 6, log 7717, QNH 1008, BCC 1503,
BCC 1503, read that correct, contact ground 118.22.
Alright, let me
Roger,
set that up.
118, decimal 2, BCC 1503.
Runway taken off is runway 4. So, runway 4 today on the ISOG departure. So that's that set. Looks like I haven't updated my IRAC. Whoops a daisy. We're running off old data. Sure, it won't cause a problem. Right, so let's put in our information here. Tell you what, let's put the seatbelt signs on so I don't forget. And we are at Romeo Juliet Tango Airport. I don't know what gate we're at, to be fair, and I don't know if ProATC has that information for me. No, it doesn't. Bummer on that. So yeah, we're using ProATC. We're not on FLIGHTSIM live, but we do have AI traffic in the sim. So positioning, we're going to use that for our GPS. But we need to set the GPS up. So let's see here. Testing, everything works out. Always worth doing a test. Set these to a line. Wait for them to line. And then we can enter that in. We've entered in the fuel, we've entered in the payload. We've got our zero fuel weights, which is 134.2. So literally just waiting on the fuel. Fuel truck is in position, it says. Oh, well, yeah, the fuel goes up. So, all right, well, in that case, we'll start the boarding process because by the time this guy finishes,
Bravo, Tunley, 1503, squawk 7717.
7717?
7717, BCC 1503.
7717. Sweet. Right, QNH 1008, might as well align that up now. 1008. So yeah, this is the first flight I'm doing where I have not got CHASEPLANE. So it's going to be interesting to see how well I'm able to do this. Right, there's the IRS in line. So we can now set that to align. There we go. And go on to our routing page. So we've got a company route today. RJTT to RJAA. There it is. Runway 4. Flight number today is 1503. Oops, from there. 1503. Whoa, what happened to the 1? You know what? You can just do that and then go 1503. That's easier for me. That way, just use the keyboard to type things in. Right, so that's that. Activate that. Execute that in. And performance data time. So 0 fuel weights, 134.2. I got it as so. 134.2. We'll just change that. Reserves today.
Bravo Charlie, Charlie 1503, squawk 7717.
I'm squawk.
Squawk 7717, CC 1503.
Transponders on, mate. Reserve fuel today, we're using 3591, so that's 3.6.
Ground, all in the 212 is cleared off the runway. Request taxi to parking.
Unlipon 212.
Cost index,
Whiskey
I'm going to say 50. I don't actually know what British Caledonia used back in the day, but then again, they never had a 737. We're going up to 11,000 feet. So what is the winds up there at 11,000 feet? We have here, I'm going to say 30 knots of wind at 11,000, blowing 280. So, 280,
Ground,
30.
Japan Air,
Did I say 30?
633, request taxi.
Japan Air 633,
Yeah.
Hotel Alpha 12, runway
That's a bit of a
34
guess.
left.
We got Hotel Alpha 1
It's-
to runway
yeah.
34 left. Japan
Transition
Air,
altitude today. Let's have a look at our chart here on the other screen. Departure for departure was the ISOGO2 whatever. So our transition altitude is at 14,000 feet. So let's just change that. That's that. Execute that into the computer. N1 limits. I always just leave that as it is. We're going with flaps 10 today. And the trim is 4.79. 79. There we go, that'll do. Runway 04. Wind on the runway today is 9 knots. There we go. Go back and set our departure. So ISO GO2 on the Chicago transition, runway 4. Execute that in, and we'll do our arrival now as well, actually. So ProATC say that we're going to be landing on ILS runway 34 left using the Tyler transition. That's what we're expected. So let me just feed that into my charts. ILS, just normal ILS 34 left. ILS 34 left. Tyler transition, which arrival doesn't actually give me an arrival. So I don't know what the arrival is yet. So I guess we'll be told when we're told. So ILS 34 left and Tyler position. These are our possibilities, but we'll fill that in at a date, which means we're going to have some discos, most likely, but we haven't. So very much. Right, let's set our V speeds, are set, and that's it. We're all set up on the FMC. Right, we're just waiting for the IRS to align. People are boarding. The fuelings. Let me set up. Let's have a look at our departure. So restrictions. Well, this says for prop aircraft only. That's a bit weird. Right, climb runway heading to 700 or above. Turn left within 4 nautical miles. Climb via HME R177 to Vadar. Vadar.
No way. Luke. Don't take my mask off.
Right, airport elevation is 21, so we can feed that in. Going to 11,000 feet. Sweet. Put the wing lights on. Plus the seatbelt signs are on. Right, what else do we need to do here? Instruments set all this, so departure. It's going to be 034, I'm guessing. 034. Up to initially cleared up to 8,000 feet. 340. Not 034. 340. Something like that. There we go. I think the computer's just come online. Right. So
Heading 067. Altimeter
Hey?
2977.
Check. Parking brake.
parking brake is set.
Set.
Engine start levers.
Our engine start levels are dead, cut off.
Cut off.
Pre-flight checklist complete.
Brilliant. I don't know what 067 he was talking about. Right, we're going to set this for 250 because that's the maximum speed that we're allowed to do. This is pretty much all done here. We're just waiting for things to happen. So let's boot up the old APU, I think. Oh, hang on, we got to wait for them to finish fueling before we do the APU. Can't start the APU when they're fueling. So yeah, the old GSX here. That is slow boarding here. Wasn't he supposed to go for a walk around? You say like, oh, let's go for my walk around. Well, let's do it before start checklist, mate.
Before start checklist to the line.
Before start checklist to the line. Fuel 1,4.5. 1,000 pounds. Pumps on. Passenger signs on. Windows.
Windows are locked, mate.
Locked.
Lock. MCP.
MCP has been set.
V2 is 250. Heading 340. Altitude 8,000.
Check. Takeoff speeds.
Takeoff speeds have been entered.
V1 is 134. VR is 139. V2 is 148.
Check. CDU pre-flight.
CDU pre-flight complete.
Completed.
Rudder and aileron trim.
Oh, let's check that out, shall we? Are they zeroed? Let's see here. Yep, zeroed.
Free and zero.
Taxi and takeoff briefing.
Well, we haven't got that far yet, mate, so let's just hold your horses there, yeah? Right, I'm going to set the RTO now. Let's see. Set up to 5. There's our He should have done a test, you know. We haven't done a test. Right. Correct. Yeah, he should have done a test here. This co-pilot, I'm beginning to doubt. Yeah. Engine test complete. He's all good. Right. Basically, just waiting to get these fuelers out of the way. And once they fuel me up, then we're fine. Come on, fuelers. What are you doing? Oh, we can shut those doors, actually. We ain't got any, we ain't got anybody coming, so, let's see here. Shut the, side doors. And it's, the cargo, which they're still sorting out. As soon as that fuel truck's gone, we can start the APU up. He's good, he's good. Right, checklist, recirculation fans. Let's continue with the checklist. Recirculation fans set to auto. Check. Packs set to auto. Check. Autopilots are off. Check. Speed brake is down. Oh, speed brake. Speed brake needs to be reversed by the looks of it in the menu. There we go. That is done. Cockpit voice recorder. Test that. Hold for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Green light means go. We've done the engine fire test. Beautiful. IRS is aligned. And heading is up. We've entered the FMC data. IRS is also set to now. We've done the routing. We've done our zero fuel weight performance page, and we can now turn on pump 1. And ready for
all Nippon 749ers. Request taxi. All Nippon 749ers. Via Hotel Charlie 1 to runway 34 right. Via the Hotel Charlie 1 to runway 34 right. All Nippon 749ers.
Wait for these yokels to go. Come on, boys. Right. Can't request startup yet. Man, this fuel man is taking a piss. Is he really fueling us up, or is he just having a laugh? I mean, it's such fuel here. Let me see if I'll retype it in. Maybe he's waiting. Hey, what's going on here? They've changed that. 14533. It should say. Oh, never mind. Doesn't allow us to do it. What's going on here? Fuel truck is in position. You know, why isn't he getting out and fueling me? Let me have a look at GSX settings. Always fuel progressively. That should be on. Yeah, that should have been on. Try that. Might have to restart throttle. All these passengers getting on board. Lovely. Welcome aboard, welcome aboard. These dudes are working as well. Radio, that's why. Come on board, folks. Welcome to Please use refueling system of your aircraft to refuel. Ah, right, okay. Verify those takeoff speeds now.
Ground JAL 919. Request taxi.
Yamanir 919er, taxi via Hotel Alpha 12, runway 34
Yep.
left.
Via Hotel Alpha 1 to runway 34 left JAL 919.
Right, we're going to do the... right, they've gone now. Here we go, he's backing off. Fueling complete. Right, let's start the APU up. APU fuel pump, fuel pump 1 is turned on, check. APU starts. APU start, check. We are in the right mode of the map. APU generator switch when it comes on, and we want to switch that on. Rising. And there we go. APU generator on. We can now switch the engine bleed switches to on, which they are check. Put the APU voltmeter to the APU. Check. We have APU meterings, so let's disconnect the ground power.
Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead.
Please disconnect the GPU.
Roger, disconnect the GPU.
Brilliant. So that is that. Turn off the ground power. Disconnecting ground power. Let's remove the air start unit as well.
Captain, the GPU is disconnected.
Brilliant,
Thanks.
mate.
Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead.
Please disconnect the air start unit.
Roger, disconnecting the air start unit.
Brilliant. Wait for that to disconnect, and then we'll release the air conditioning unit as well. I don't know why they do that, that's a bit weird. It's already on there, mate. Right, disconnecting. When that's disconnected, we'll sort out the air conditioning unit. Disconnecting. Come on, man. That's departing now. Let's disconnect the air conditioning.
Captain, the air start unit is disconnected.
Thanks. Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead.
Please disconnect the air conditioning unit.
Roger, disconnecting the air conditioning unit.
And can we pressurize the hydraulics as well, mate?
Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead.
Are we cleared to pressurize the hydraulics?
Roger, you're okay to pressurize the hydraulics.
Thanks.
Oh, that's what I should have done. Right, let's do our departure brief.
Are you ready for the departure brief?
Go ahead.
Okay, it's going to be a standard pushback and start off from the stand. Taxi route will be assigned by ATC. It'll be a left seat takeoff, using rated thrust, planning a flaps 10 takeoff. Anti-ice will be off. In the event of a malfunction prior to V1, I will either call reject or continue. Standard low-speed reject procedures below 80 knots. Between 80 knots and V1, I will only conduct a high-speed reject in the case of an engine fire or failure, predictive wind shear warning, or if there's any condition that makes the aircraft unable or unsafe to take into the air. I will simultaneously close the thrust levers, disconnect the auto throttle, apply maximum manual braking or verify the operation of the RTO auto brake, apply maximum reverse thrust, verifying the extension of the speed brake and bring the aircraft to a complete stop and set the parking brake. We will then run the appropriate checklist and evaluate our options. If you can monitor my actions and make the standard reject takeoff calls, including any abnormalities that you observe before advising ATC. From V1, or if the call is to continue, I will continue the takeoff as per standard company procedures. We will climb to the minimum sector altitude and track clear of local terrain. We are under our maximum landing weight, so we are okay to make an immediate return. All going well. The departure routing will be via the ATC assigned SID, complying with all published speed and altitude restrictions. No noise abatement procedures required. Birds are in the area, so we'll see and avoid as best as we can. Any questions, comments, or concerns?
None.
Departure brief complete.
1 to runway 34 right, China Southern 386.
Right, so we're just waiting on the people to get on board then. We are pretty much finished here. They're just loading up the bags by the looks of it.
Captain, the air conditioning unit is disconnected.
Brilliant.
Thanks.
We continuing the things. Let's see here. Disconnected everything. We've set our squawk. We've set our altimeter. We've set the FMC. We've set our trim. We just need to shut those doors when they finish loading the passengers. There's baggage loading in progress. So we'll get a request for pushback and start.
Ground ECC 1503. Request startup and pushback.
Bravo Charlie 1503. Startup and pushback approved.
Brilliant.
Roger, cleared for startup ECC 1503.
Left entry. Oh, I think everything's done here. Exit closed. Shut the doors then. By the looks of it. Boarding complete. I mean, he usually tells me, like, hey sir, boarding complete, but I guess they're on their tea break or something. It is all done. There goes the stairs. Right, we're ready for pushback. So let's remove our chocks. Chocks removed. And let's prepare for pushback. Let's do a departure announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, on behalf of the flight crew and staff, we want to welcome you aboard the aircraft and thank you for choosing us for your flight and travel carrier. If there's anything that we can do to make your flight more enjoyable, please ask the cabin crew. Thank you.
I'm not hearing him say anything here. Tell you what, let's restart GSX. Do a pushback again because they were loading off something else.
Ground on the 564, cleared off runway 34 right.
Nippon 64, taxi via Charlie 5 Echo to gate Ball 25.
Via Charlie 5 Echo to gate Golf 25 on the 564.
Still not hearing.
Hello, Captain.
There we go.
We're ready for pushback.
Brilliant, me too, mate. Let's get it going. I think the PMDG sound might be a bit too loud here. Look at it. We literally just want to go back by the looks of it. I don't even know which way. Where's our runway? 4 here. So we want to turn this way. There, that'll do. Brilliant.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted. Release parking brakes.
Releasing parking brakes.
Commencing push.
Commencing push.
All engines clear. Start at will.
Okay. Let's do taxi roof.
Completed.
Before start checklist completed to the line.
Okay.
Before start checklist, below the line.
Flight deck door closed and locked. Anti-collision light on. Before start checklist complete.
Right, let's do the start, mate. Are you going to start the engines for me?
Start sequence is 2, then 1.
Go
Check.
for it. Start engine 2, mate.
Start engine 2.
Starting 2.
Let the co-pilot do this. We're going to set our transponder on. We're going to do a TCAS test.
Oil pressure.
Oil pressure coming up.
TCAS test. Pass.
Everything's passed. Fuel pumps need to be started here. Captain's not doing that. We've got no center, so take them off. Yeah, fuel pumps, hydraulic pumps. We did pressurize the hydraulics. Captains have honestly haven't done all of these. Packs can go off. He's already done that. Thank God for that. Number 2. Cut off. Introduce the fuel. Barely hear the engines whirring up.
Set parking brakes.
External warnings, comms. Say engines. Engines. There we go. That's at 90 then. Right.
Starter cut out.
Starter cut out. Right. Engine 1 start.
Start engine 1.
Starting 1. Number 2 stable.
Yep. The flaps up for taxi as well, mate.
Leave the flaps up for taxi.
Check. Oil pressure.
The pressure is rising. Check. Why have you disconnected me autothrottle, mate? What are you doing? Right, I'm going to turn on the pit oats. Probes are on. Well, the windy heat's on. I don't even need windy heat, to be honest. Don't need anti-ice. Right, let's do a control check on the old flight controls.
Flight controls check.
So, full left.
Full left.
Check.
Full right.
Full right, check.
Center.
Center, check.
Full up.
Full up, check.
Full down.
Full down, check.
Center.
Check.
Center, check.
Full left.
Full left, rudder, check.
Full right.
Full right, rudder.
Center.
Center, check. Didn't even look at the controls when I did that. So, rip on me. Right. Let's do it before start check.
Before taxi checklist, please.
Before taxi checklist. Generators off. Probe heat on. Anti-ice off. Isolation valve auto. Engine start switches. Continuous. Recall. Check. Auto brake. RTO. Engine start levers.
Engine start levels are idle.
Idle detent.
Flight controls.
Flight controls, we've checked them.
Checked.
Dispatch clearance.
We've been given clearance to not taxi.
Checked.
Before taxi checklist complete.
Unlipon 28,
Let's
taxi via Alpha 5 Bravo
get
Hotel
request.
to Gate Golf 12.
Via Alpha 5 Bravo Hotel to Gate Golf 12 ANA 28. Ground CC 1503, request taxi.
Bravo Charlie 1503, taxi via Papa 8 Bravo 1 to runway 04.
By Papa 8 Bravo 1 to runway
Bravo
04,
104.
CC 1503.
TCAS is off.
Direct your attention to the forward
Why is TCAS off?
cabin to the TV monitors for a brief report safety message
Good job.
about our winning path.
Why is he turning it back off? Why are you messing with me shit, mate? Just leave. Do you know what? You're the co-pilot. You're meant to be following me, mate. Alright, if I do something... Yeah. Right. We've got brakes.
Waiting your confirmation for good engine start.
Well, we haven't got 2 good engine starts. We've got 1, mate, for some reason. Engine failed. So, what happened there, mate?
At this time, we also request that you install your electronic devices until we are above 10,000 feet. I will notify you that it's safe to bring these items out for use. If there's any question as to what device you can use on board today, please refer to the Once Before section of your My Magazine. Thank you for your attention.
You got an engine fail, mate? Let's try that again. Why is it not starting? What have you done to me engines, mate? He switched it over? No, he hasn't switched it over. We got no battery. Why have we got no battery, mate? We should be on the APU. Have you turned the APU off? Do you know what, mate? You've turned the APU off, haven't you, mate? I've got to turn the APU on now. Fire off the other engine, I think. Right. APU's coming back on. We'll be having words with you, mate. You're not getting your wings, I'll tell you. Come on, APU. Generator. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We're just having a few problems up in the flight deck. We'll be coming online soon, and we'll be moving on out of here. Right, APU is online. Check. Right, APU is on. We now can fire our engine. N1 coming online. Unbelievable. Right, engine thingy. We're going to say we got good engine. Introduce the fuel. Engine is fired. I think I'll be starting these engines from now on. Right, clear on the left.
Clear left.
Clear right.
Clear right, okay.
Unlocking gear.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard. We ask that you please fasten your seatbelt at this time and secure all baggage in the main seat or in the overhead compartments. We also ask that your seats and table trays are in the upright position for takeoff. Reserve no fault personal electronic devices, including laptops and cell phones.
Packs.
Smoking is prohibited for the
Go
duration.
on.
Number 1 stable.
Thank you for choosing us. Enjoy your flight.
Turn that off. There we go.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Left is clear.
on behalf of the
Right is
crew,
clear.
I ask that you please direct your attention to the monitors above as we review the emergency procedures. There are emergency exits on this aircraft. Take a minute to locate the exit closest to you. Note that the nearest exit will
Right,
be
we are
behind
ready
you.
to go. Let's
Count the number of rows to
runway
this
4.
Should the cabin
Someone
experience
request
sudden
me.
pressure loss,
We
please
have
take
requested
off and listen for instructions from the cabin.
taxiing,
Oxygen
so
masks will drop down from above your
right,
seat.
taxi
Place the
lights
mask over your
on,
mouth
turn
and
off.
nose.
APU can come
Keep the
off.
stripes tight. If you're traveling with
Before
children,
takeoff
make sure
checklist,
that your own mask is on first before helping your
in a
children.
second.
In the likely event of an emergency landing and evacuation, leave your carry-on items behind. Life rafts are located below your seat, and emergency lighting will lead you to the closest exit and slide. We ask that you
Here he
make
is.
sure that all carry-on luggage is stowed away safely during the flight. While we wait for takeoff, please take a moment to review
Right,
the seat
start the
belt
clock.
and the seat pocket in front of you.
Let's taxi lights are on. Let's go. Before takeoff checklist, let's commence that. Brakes off. Auto throttle on. Before takeoff checklist.
Before takeoff checklist, please.
Flaps.
Flaps set for 5, mate.
Flaps 10.
Flaps 10. Yeah, you're right, sorry. Not bad. Flaps set.
Stabilizer trim.
Stabilizer trim set.
5.0 units.
Before takeoff checklist complete. The cabin is secure.
Right. Let's do our departure. Where is it?
Cabin crew, arm slides.
Takeoff section. update this airport here. A little bit funny. Heading 288. Why is that? What? Hang on. What's going on here? Why has this all been changed? That should say 340. What's going on here? Leave it at that. Hopefully it'll be right. Right, can't think of anything else we need to do. Flaps have been set. Let's have a look here. Engine has been started. Yaw damper. Yaw damper on. APU is off. APU bleed is off. Packs both on. Set to auto. Pit out switches in window heat are all on. Flaps, auto brake. We push back. Taxi lights are on. TCAS has been tested. We are good. Throttle set for or thrust set taxi. Keep going, dude. Keep going. Right behind you. No need to stop. So we're heading to Narita Airport. Just a little quick flight. So basically, I've got the airport of Haneda, but it's an FSX one, and I've got obviously Narita, which is a P3D one, and just Asia land class in between. So I do have Tokyo City as well. So it should be an interesting sort of view for everything. Although because I'm using FSX airport here, the frames are a bit meh. They're not running as they should. Plus I'm recording on the same PC that I'm flight simming on. So I have a choice, you see. I can either record on the same PC and record in 60 FPS, or record on my other PC, which is a potato, and only maintain 30. So this is a bit of a test because the next flight I'm going to do, I'm going to record on the other PC. So I'm going to be able to see the difference basically. But so far, because of this airport, it's a bit choppy. Which it usually isn't like this. So we just have to wait and see. Come on, 25 that should say. Thrust. Yep. So yeah, we landed here in the Strata Cruiser when I was doing a flight for Aerosoft. And then took off here in the 737 NGXU. Went to Hawaii, which is quite fun. Shouldn't there be announcements here? Invalid entry, why?
Ladies and gentlemen, we have carried out an emergency descent to a safe altitude.
I didn't mean to push
Cabin
that.
crew can now resume duties. Passengers, please remain seated unless otherwise advised.
I didn't mean that.
Bravo Charlie 1503. Contact tower on 118.1.
118.1 BCC 1503. Tower BCC 1503, holding short of runway 04, ready for departure.
BCC 1503, line up runway 04.
Line up runway.
Lining up to runway 04, BCC 1503.
Alright, let's have the before takeoff checklist.
Before takeoff procedure.
Check. Ready to go.
Ready to go, boys.
Tower Japan Air 908 on final request landing runway 34 left.
Japan Air 908, clear to land runway 34 left, slow to final approach speed, QNH 1008.
Cleared land runway 34 left, final approach speed QNH 1008, Japan Air 908.
Right, let's go. Rock and roll, boys.
BCC 1503, wind 030 at 9er, runway 04, cleared for takeoff. Good
Set
flight.
takeoff
Here
thrust.
we go.
Runway 04, clear for takeoff. BCC 1503.
Thrust set.
I don't think I've got my sounds in for the NGXU. Whoa. Whoa.
Go. Rotate.
Rotation. And we're in the air. Gear up.
Gear up.
Positive rate.
Positive climb. Gear up.
Right. This needs to say 340.
400 feet.
Zero three. Oh, it was correct. 034. Right. Let's put the autopilot on. LNAV.
Engage LNAV.
LNAV.
Heading select. Bug up.
Bug up. Engage heading select.
Heading select.
Bug up.
And VNAV and LNAV on. The LNAV not working. What the hell's going on here? Let's do a turn. Flaps 15.
Flaps 15.
Speed check. Flaps 15.
Departure BCC 1503, passing 4,200 for
Flaps 5.
Speed check. Flaps 5.
1503 via ISO Golf Oscar 2 transition CHI Kilo Uniform climb and maintain 1000.
Right, no Golf Oscar 2 transition CHI Kilo Uniform departure climb and maintain 1000 BCC 1503.
Flaps 1.
Speed check. Flaps 1.
Flaps up.
Flaps up.
Speed check. Flaps up.
What's going on with the old I think I missed my turning basically. takeoff checklist.
After takeoff checklist.
After takeoff checklist, engine bleeds, on, packs, auto, landing gear, up and off, flaps, up, no lights. After takeoff checklist complete.
Not now.
Roger.
Not now. It's still a bit too bumpy.
Roger. Happy to release the cabin crew.
Not now, mate.
Detune the navs.
Roger. Set.
There we go. It's captured that. We're set on course. And we are good to go. Here comes the clouds. Oh my life. Look at that.
ECC 1503.
1000.
Clear direct Victor Alpha Delta Alpha Romeo. Turn right heading 175.
Maintaining flight level 102 on standard.
Check. Happy to release the cabin.
ECC 1503.
Missed that.
Say again. ECC 1503. ECC 1503. Clear direct Victor Alpha Delta Alpha Romeo. Turn right heading 175. Clear Victor Alpha Delta Alpha Romeo. Intersection heading 175. ECC 1503.
Brilliant. Right, you got control.
You have control.
I have control.
Right, so that's basically the flight. Put that onto 20. There's our flight plan. Straight around. What we got here? Can't even see. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. There we go now. I guess we've moved away from the airport now that the frames have come back. Yes, please. Look at that. What gorgeous. Right, we are at flight level, so passenger signs come off. Not that they're going to get to move around much, but we haven't even hit standard for thingy. So, right, let's have a look at our data now for where we're going, which is RJAA, which is Narita. So Narita's got wind blowing to 1 knot. Nice. 3,000 feet of clouds. Pressure is 1008, which I can probably set now. Get away with it. Oh, it's already. It is already.
Departure, Orange
temperature is 14 degrees.
With you.
It's basically good.
150 Niner House 304 identified. Descent to 9,000. Descending to Niner House, Orange Liner 304.
Beautiful. Very short trip this, very quick. Quick and easy. That's what we like. Right. We've done the takeoff. We've done the checklist for the takeoff. Spoiler's been disarmed, the landing lights should be off. Yep, check. Anti-ice we don't need, it's 18 degrees outside. We've already prepped for our arrival, but we just need to know what we're doing the ILS 34. Oh yeah, there we go. Well, we just need to know the star that we're arriving at, so we'll wait for that. Other than that, we're all good. Fuel sweet. That's been turned off.
304, maintain present altitude.
Present altitude, orange liner, 304.
Oop, didn't mean to do you, mate. Where are you going from? Over Japan we go. Basically default and Asia land class, that's all this is down here. With black marble and all that. Oh, bit of a turn there. Right, let's have a look at where our descent says. It says actually it's coming up, so let's put the seatbelt signs on again. Totally worth it, that was. Top of descent's coming up, so
I have control.
Let's go for the descent checklist.
Descent checklist, please.
Descent checklist. Pressurization. Landing altitude is 0 feet. Recall. Check. Auto brake. Off. Landing data.
Now look at the charts for our arrival. We're landing at 34 left on the ILS.
304, maintain present altitude.
Airport elevation is 135.
Orange liner, 304.
50. Landing data.
VREF, 0, 0, 0. Minimums, 0 feet.
Check. Approach briefing.
ILS approach course is 119, so let me set that. 119. Can't be, 111, sorry, 111.9. That was set. 111.9. So that's set. Course 337, so set the course 337. 337, heading 337. And let's see here, we're going to be going down to 4,000 feet, so set up for 4,000 and get permission to descend. Approach brief.
Completed.
Descent checklist complete.
Right, let's get permission to descend then.
Request descend BCC 1503.
BCC 1503, contact Tokyo, approach 124.
Decimal 124, decimal 4, BCC 1503. Approach BCC 1503, passing 11 south, 10 south.
BCC 1503, expect ILS, approach runway 34 left, transition TYL Echo Romeo.
Expect ILS, approach, runway 34 left, transition TYL Echo Romeo, BCC 1503.
Descending to 1000, orange liner, 304.
Do the approach checklist, mate?
Approach checklist.
Altimeters.
Altimeters.
BCC 1503, descend to 5,
approach checklist.
UNH 1008.
5,000 feet.
5,000. UNH 1008, BCC 1503.
We're above the flap speed.
Oh, right, George, mate, yeah. Right, let's do a approach. Up to 4,000 feet. Minimums is 125. This approach altitude is
BCC1503, descend to 4,000.
Descending to 4,000. BCC1503.
Orange line 304, maintain present altitude.
ILS
Orange liner 304.
Right, let's do the approach.
Are you ready for the approach brief?
Okay.
The arrival routing will be via the ATC assigned star, complying with all published speed and altitude restrictions. For an ILS approach, planning a flaps 30 landing. Final approach fixed altitude is 4000 feet. Decision altitude is 125 feet. Missed approach altitude is 5000 feet. Taxi route in will be assigned by ATC. We'll be arriving at a gate. We'll use the APU, but please delay the start until my command as we have a long taxi in. Descent speeds and navigation radios are set. Airport NOTAMs have been reviewed. Any questions, comments, or concerns?
None.
Approach brief complete.
Alright, well we need to be descending here, so I want to take over this bit. We need to be getting down. And the speed needs to be coming down too, so I'm going to arm a speed brake. Slow it down.
Cabin is secure.
That is just... Yes,
Orange
please.
line 304, descend to 7,000.
Descending to 7,000. Orange liner 304.
Yes, please. Ah, yes. I don't even know where the airport is, to be honest. Anybody see an airport around here? Right, flaps, try that.
Flaps 1.
Speed check.
We should be going 240. We are.
Flaps 1.
Say again. BCC1503.
BCC1503, descend to 4,000.
Descending to 4,000. BCC1503.
Okay. Going down to 4,000 nicely. We have flaps 5.
Orange line 304, maintain present altitude.
Present
flaps 5.
Orange liner
Speed check.
304.
Cabin crew seats for landing. Cabin crew is seated.
Beautiful.
Flaps 5.
Turning in.
1,000 level.
We're not crossing the zone of turbulence. Please take your seats and keep your seatbelts fastened.
Right, coming up to our altitude, 4,000 feet. Right, we've gone through the approach. So, final approach. Here, flaps 15 is when we're at 200. So we're a bit fast for flaps 15. I guess we'll be turning on. Airport's somewhere over there. So let's have flaps
Gear
15.
down, flaps 15.
Gear down. Speed check.
Well, I didn't say gear down, mate. I was flaps 15 is what I said. So,
Orange line,
whatever.
304. Flaps 15. Final approach fix. Height check.
Sending to
Missed approach altitude not
Orange
set.
Liner 304.
What did you say? Not set? I missed what that bloody dude said.
Say again, BCC 1503.
BCC 1503, descend to 4,000.
We are.
Sending the 4,000.
3,940.
Localizer alive.
Right, localizer alive. Right, we're lined up.
Say again, BCC 1503.
BCC 1503, descend to 4,000.
Descending the 4,000, BCC 1503.
We're on the view. We're on the ILS now. We've got a VOR lock. We're going to be brought in.
Cleared for final approach. Tower 118. Decimal to BCC 1503.
Brilliant.
Say again, BCC 1503. Cleared for final approach. Tower 118. Decimal to BCC 1503.
BCC 118.2. Okay. 118.2, switching over. Request landing.
Tower BCC 1503, runway 34 left. On final.
Bravo Charlie 1503. Slow to final approach speed. QNH 1008. Clear to land runway 34 left.
Check.
Reducing the final approach speed. QNH 1008. Clear to
What
land
was I
runway
didn't
34
set up
left.
the
BCC 1503.
flaps and all that. Bugger. That's what he was on about when he said thingy. Right, flaps 30, final approach speed is 149. Okay. So I'm going to have to take over this one, I'm afraid. 149.
Flight slope alive.
Right, captain's got the right, I'll take us in, mate. You know what, fuck this. Disengage, autopilot. Captain's got the stick. Go through the landing checklist, mate.
Landing checklist.
Landing checklist. Engine start switches.
Set to continue.
Continuous.
Speed brake.
Speed brake is armed.
Armed.
Landing gear.
Landing gear is down.
Down.
Flaps.
Flaps 30. Is it? Yeah.
Flaps 30. Green light.
Landing checklist complete.
Alright, let's go for it, mate. I'm coming in. We've been given permission to land, haven't we? Right.
Say again, BCC 1503.
Bravo Charlie 1503. Slow to final approach speed. QNH 1008. Clear to land runway 34 left.
Reducing the final approach speed. QNH 1008. Cleared to land runway 34 left. BCC 1503.
trying to slow us down to final approach speed, but let's have some speed brake on it. 149 it's supposed to be, not 1549.
Radio altimeter.
149 coming in. Beautiful. Right.
Runway.
Where? I don't see it, mate. I don't see the runway, mate. You see the runway? 5 miles away, mate. I don't see no runway. All I know is I'm hand flying this sucker. Wheels are down. Approach lights on. We're on final. I don't see the wrong way.
Cleared.
Check.
Do you see a runway, mate? I don't even think I'm on the fucking path here. I don't see a runway.
Flight slow. 1,000.
Well, I don't see a runway.
1,000 feet, not stable.
Flight slow.
Where's this runway, mate?
Flight
I don't
slow.
see pappies. I don't see a runway. I'm
Flight
on the...
slow.
I think I'm on the correct course anyway.
Flight slow. Flight slow. Flight slow.
I'm below. I'm
slow.
too low is basically what it's saying. Ah, I see it now.
Flight slow.
Happy lights ahead. Confirmed. Landing.
Check.
Flight slow. Flight slow. Flight slow.
I got it now. I see it. Or I see the happy lights at
Flight
least.
slow.
I don't actually see the runway, but it will come into view momentarily.
slow.
So, all right, let's have full flaps.
Flight slow. Flight slow. Flight slow. Flight slow.
Right, I see. Coming in for landing, but I don't actually see the runway. I think I see the runway, so, but there's no lights really that are giving me anything, you know. We're a bit off.
500 feet.
Right, here we go. Coming in. Is that an airplane on the runway? Halfway down the runway? Or am I just crazy? I don't know. It looks like an airplane halfway on the runway. It really does. It is as well. Why are they not
100.
moving? Dude, there's a plane coming in, mate.
50.
Why are they? Why is he stood
30.
there?
20.
Well, we
10.
would go around really, but this is a perfect landing for me. So full reverse, full speed brakes.
Speed brake up. Reverse is normal. Auto brake disarm.
Checked.
Yeah, full brakes.
Bravo, Charlie,
Get the hell out of the way!
1503. Gauge is right.
60 knots.
Bravo, 121.85.
Look at that. That is how you do that, mates. What's the crack here, guys? Come on, shake a leg. Jetstar, mate. I mean, that was a bloody brilliant landing, that was. Right, RTO off. What are you doing, dude? Okay to clean up, mate.
Okay, clean up.
Check.
Look at that. Hey?
Extra caution, any ice.
Check.
Bollocks the end place, mate. It's only 14 degrees here. Wow. Hey? That is what you call a brilliant landing, mates. I mean, it would have been collision, but, you know. I don't know, what are you doing, mate, Jetstar? Bloody got a drunk captain on board there. Start the APU for me, please.
Start the APU.
Starting APU.
Dude, this is how you do it, mate. Right, speed break up. We're going to hold here once we're clear of the runway. And let's request taxi to parking.
Ground BCC 1503 is clear of the runway. Request taxi to parking.
BCC 1503, taxi via Terminal 1, Gate Golf 16.
By Terminal 1, Gate Golf 16, CC 1503.
That will be your only indication. Not expect to get up and move about the cabin. We also ask that you keep the clear.
Terminal 1, Gate G16. No problem.
Overhead bins by the articles may have brought with you. Extra care should be taken when opening the overhead bins. Heavy articles may have shifted during our flight.
Alright, let's just hold here.
It's been our pleasure serving you this morning. Have a pleasant day.
Let's just hold it up here. We'll get GSX to come get us. We want gate 16. That'll do me. Whatever. And we want
Cabin crew, disarm doors and cross check.
what do we got? That's it, really, isn't it? That's all we can do with the public address system, isn't it? Just waiting for our dude now. We've cleaned up. Mate, that was a brilliant landing, if I don't say so myself. So, landing lights can come off. Taxi lights can go on.
Welcome to our destination. For your safety and comfort, we ask that you please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened.
APU is running, wheel well lights are on, the window heat can come off.
And that it is safe for you to move about.
Pit outs off.
Around your seat for any personal belongings you might have brought
APU is on.
And please use caution when
Autopilot's been reset. Taxi lights.
May have to
Sort that out.
If you
We're
require
just waiting. Here he comes here.
Please remain in your seat until all other passengers have declared. One of our crew members will then be pleased to assist. We remind you to please wait inside the tent.
3 minutes.
3 minutes to 1. Don't be giving me ultimatums here, mate. Do you know what I mean? We'll go when we're ready, mate.
Have a nice day.
We'll do 3 minutes and then you're out or something. You know, you've got a lot to learn, mate, about being a first officer. I'm going to have to write a report about you, I'm afraid. Right, so we're in Narita here. It's a bit better with frame, so this is for P3D. So, and yeah, that's basically it. We're gonna get to the gate. We're gonna deboard these buggers, and thank you for joining. I mean, the scenery was beautiful, and it's basically default with a bit of land class data extra thrown in. So I'm actually quite pleased with my Asia. It's one of the only areas of the world that's not photoreal for me. I've South America and Asia and Canada. I don't have photoreal, so but I'm happy with the photoreal that I'm happy with the scenery that I have got. So is good. Right, where's he taking me? Let's have a look outside. Beautiful. There we are. I think we're over here. Quiet here at this airport. There's hardly anybody here. What's going on? Very quiet. Pretty much it. Still got 9,000 pounds of fuel. Right, that is pretty much it. Stop the clock. 43 minutes. We clocked in that. Very nice. Well, I enjoyed this flight. It's the first time actually I've done a flight in about 2 months, maybe longer. Like a full flight. A lot of flights I've been doing has been testing, so it's nice to do a flight, and I can't wait to return to streaming again, to be honest. I have missed that. I've missed the interaction and the chattiness. So here we go, coming in. APU started, can we confirm? Brilliant. Switch over to the APU power. And we're coming in. A300 L1011, look at that. The 737, so we're on the second line we are. Okay. Not that one, mate. Stopped too soon. And a little bit more. That's it. Captured. There we go. Right, let's we're on the APU, so we can just kill these engines completely. We'll call over the GPU. That was a rip. APU's on, mate. What's going on? APU should have held that together. So
Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead.
Connect the GPU.
Roger, connecting the GPU.
yeah, it's alright, mate. APU, there we go. Back online. Connecting the APU, wheel chocks are set. No audio link, it says. Reconnects. Air start unit, air conditioning unit. What's going on? Oh, whatever. That's crapped out on me, basically. Right.
Captain, the GPU is connected.
GPU is connected.
Cockpit
We're
to
now
ground.
on ground power.
Go ahead.
Please connect the air start unit.
Roger, connecting the air start unit.
Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead.
Ground power.
Please connect the air start unit.
Roger, connecting the air start unit.
Let's open
Cockpit
the
to ground.
Go ahead.
Please connect the air conditioning unit.
Roger, connecting the air conditioning unit.
Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead.
Please connect the air start unit.
Roger, connecting the air start unit.
Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead.
Please connect the air start unit.
Roger,
Big's
connecting the
on
air
a mission
start
here.
unit.
Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead.
Please connect the air start unit.
Roger, connecting the air start unit.
Right, we've connected the jetway. We're ready to deboard these dudes. There we go. Time to deboard the passengers. Waiting for you to open the cargo.
The air start unit is connected.
Why are you waiting for you to open the cargo app? I thought I did. Oh, I thought that was already open. That's a bit weird. Cargo aft is open now, mate. So there we go, and they're deboarding.
Captain, the air start unit is connected.
Thanks.
You will not see passengers visually. Brilliant. Right, there we go, guys. That is basically it. They're deboarding now. Baggage should be unloading, and that is a successful flight. Let's do lights and doors.
Captain,
and shutdown.
the air conditioning unit is connected.
Thanks. Lights and doors. Shutdown checklist, please.
Fuel pumps on. Probe heat off. Hydraulic panel set. Flaps up. Parking brake
set.
Engine start levers
cut off.
Weather radar
off.
Off. Shutdown checklist complete. Cabin crew disarm doors and cross check.
Secure the aircraft, please.
Doors disarmed. APU on the bus.
Secure checklist.
Yeah, do the
Secure
shutdown
checklist.
procedures,
IRSs. Something is wrong here. Emergency exit lights. Something is wrong here. Window heat off. Packs. Something is wrong here. Secure checklist complete.
Pre-flight checklist, please.
Whatever,
Pre-flight
mate.
checklist.
Anyway,
Oxygen.
guys, thank you very much for watching this. I really appreciate that. Don't forget, I'll give it away €50 every month to one lucky viewer. All you got to be is a subscriber to my channel and leave a comment down below my P3D videos. And at the end of the month, when I do my rateaway takeaway and I go live, I announce the winner, and €50 are yours for Sim Market vouchers to spend on Flight Sim add-ons. Thank you so much for watching this. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one where we're going to be flying the 777. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.